Back like we never left because we never did leave. You got your boy Love One to Hate One and your boy Gil is in the building. And we back at y'all with another radio call. You already know we finna cook, man. You guys already know. Let's go ahead and get into this. You got Rayo versus Gary Russell, Antuanne Russell. Okay? Now, my thoughts on this is pretty easy, quick and early. I got Rayo winning this fight. I understand Gary Russell. If I'm not mistaken, he's coming off a loss. That's the number one bad thing. I could see if he was coming off a win, it'd be a little different. But if I'm not mistaken, he is coming off a loss, so that's another reason I got Rayo. Plus, you guys, Rayo got skill. I don't know if you guys, a lot of you motherfuckers want to hate on Rayo because he beat Pitbull. I think that's what it is. Rayo got skill. Rayo got he can box. Rayo got crack. He's patient, and he's with Robert Garcia. That's a bad combination from a Gary Russell that's coming off a loss. That's just me. And another thing about Rayo, too, is Rayo never underestimates his fighters. So it's not like he's going to come in this fight and be like, oh, this is going to be an easy fight. No, he's coming in this fight and he's treating Gary Russell like he's the next best thing. So I feel like with that alone, I think Rayo a win by decision. That's my opinion. What's your thoughts on the Gil?
I think Garcia is a big difference for him because ever since he went to on his corner, he's been doing better, and he's boxing like a boxer. He's not really trying to go in there and just go crazy. He's using his head. He's boxing. He's using both hands and doing what he has to do in the ring. So I think he's going to take it, but it's going to be interesting to see what Antuanne Russell could do because I haven't seen him for a bit, but I know he's a great fighter. So it's going to be interesting in early going, but I think Rayo is going to take it.
Yeah, that was a good take, Gil. I swear to God, I'm with you on that one. A lot of people sleep on Gary Russell too, but me and you know boxing, a lot of people got to understand Gary Russell is a very good fighter. Him and his brother. And yeah, like, don't get me wrong, would it shock me if he won? Of course not. But it's like you said, and we both said it too, the whole Robert Garcia thing, man. Robert Garcia is a good trainer too. They got good chemistry. And man, it's hard for me to pick against Rayo right now. But Gary Russell Jr. can box. He's quick. And I feel like a lot of people is not giving him a chance because that last fight. But a lot of times fighters they fight to the level of their competition. And in this fight, he know a title is at stake at 140. And if he beats Rayo, shit, the sky's the limit for him. So like I said, I think I feel like Gary Russell is gonna make it competitive, but at the same time, I got to edge Rayo. That's my final thoughts on it. Yeah, what about you?
I think Gary Russell has the speed to make it complicated. But if Rayo can go to the body early and slow him down, that's gonna play a big difference. Yeah.
Do you think Gary can hurt Rayo? Well, anybody can get hurt in boxing, though, so.
That's because he's quick. Yeah. So you got to be careful with some of the movement and the angles.
Right.
We've seen Rayo get into trouble when he just goes out there and tries to fight. So if he can get him into a firefight, it might be dangerous.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I don't think Robert Garcia is going to allow him to get into a firefight. Like, just like with Pitbull. Like, I was like, Rayo, he was using his foot speed and shit like that because getting into a firefight with a guy like Pitbull is crazy. So I feel like Robert Garcia and Rayo is going to be on that. But we've seen Rayo stop before. So, man, anything can happen in boxing. But I personally feel like that fight might be better than the main event. So, that's going to be something to watch out for. But, yeah, that's my final thoughts on it, though.
Mine too, bro.